No, there's nothing about being in a rock and roll band that I miss at all. It was really fun, and I felt, I'm really lucky that I was able to do that because everybody that I knew wanted to be doing exactly what we were doing. So, and there were plenty of bands that were better than we were, but we got some really lucky breaks. But everything that I liked about playing in a rock and roll band, the sense of community that we had in the beginning in Boston, the feeling that you could wake up and write a song and be playing it that night at a show if you wanted to, just the feeling that anything was possible musically, just that open-ended part of it, all that stuff, and the energy of, for us, when in the Del Fuegos time, we didn't even think it was a show if people weren't dancing. People had to dance for it to have any meaning to us at all. And that's still the case, man. It's so, and that was really one of the best things about it. So all the things that I liked about rock and roll, the energy of it and the participation from people in the audience and just the completely open-ended musical aspect of it, all that stuff is alive and well in my life every day. So all the great things are there, and then all the sort of the more negative sides of it all, the unhealthy lifestyle, terrible hours, questionable associates, all of that stuff is not there anymore. And now it's really hard to imagine shows or gatherings without young people around. They're very inspiring. They're inspiring on the dance floor. They're inspiring the way they'll sing, even if they don't know the words. They just set a good tone. So I love having young people and adults together. And we even get teenagers at our shows, so that's the ultimate crossover. And so there's really nothing that I miss. I feel like I have it all now. Well, I know when the reason I feel so lucky about being able to make family music now is because when I was wasting my youth in a rock and roll band, we were able to make, we made 4 records and toured around the US and Europe and got to meet our heroes and do all that stuff. And every day was an opportunity for new mistakes. And I feel like we just made them all. So people could have been giving us good or bad career advice and we wouldn't have known it. We were just so self-willed, so willful about what we were going to do and how we were going to do it. And we just, we were just constantly shooting ourselves in the feet. And, but then when I started the family music, I felt like I had an opportunity to do things differently. But a lot of the advice that I did get was, oh, you'll never get distribution. You got to go with a major label. Don't try and start this yourself. A lot of people really weren't too supportive of it, and so I'm really sorry. Excuse me. A lot of people weren't supportive of my starting a label and having a go of it. The feeling at that time 10 years ago was you really need to work with a larger company, and so I guess that was, I don't know if it was bad advice, but fortunately for me, it's worked out really well that I've been able to start a company and be independent, and I'm surrounded by great people. I'm not running the company, but I'm surrounded by great people that are doing it.